Yo, Big E Astrology. Got no music, dealing with chaos. So I'm gonna give you a little Acapulco. All right. Yo, stars wait to collide on my last day. And when I leave this planet, I will exist anyway. What's the structure of being? There's too much water that I'm seeing. Stop fleeing. Can't you see? The Gemini Super Moon makes me fly high, B. New data, new beliefs. Can't you see? The information, it might be brief. Really, we got a grand mutable cross. Want you to see I'm the astrology boss. Don't toss. There's a loss in the sky. Mercury opposing Uranus. Say why? Is the information kind of chaotic? Don't you want to stand on the mic? I'm biotic. I mean, symbiotic. What you know, the cord blood, baby, is with the flow. You should make sure you keep what you need. When you have your baby, you know they bleed. The blood belongs to you and the mother. Over here, you're seeing is this intelligent light skinned brother. My bars come from Mars because it's my chart ruler and I got many scars. 13 surgeries may need two more, but it's okay because I am the mighty Thor, this lyrical whore with the verbal slut. That's my nickname for Gemini. Hut, hut, give me the hike and just give me the ball. Freestyle off the top of the head for all of y'all. Yeah, man. Sag season. I've been going through a lot. I'm explaining the reasons. No time for treason. I'm mentally pleasing and understand. No respect for the heathens. ERERIC. He completes the name with the poetry. Yeah, man. What is my mission? On this earth, I'm here to bring additions. Don't divide or multiply. Since a young kid, I had the third eye open, hoping, scoping them, no joking. Used to do a sketch comedy show in Hoboken. Yeah, I'm from the NYC. They placed the name there twice. Nobody's nice like the E. Tonight on Knowledge is Love, I'm going to give you my heartfelt truth like the dove. Yeah, I'm that chip tooth youth that happened when Ronald Reagan was in proof, meaning inaugurated. You know, it was always hated. Me and the other kids on the bus, we would debate it. Well, now, future C, all I'm giving you is real astrology. This Virgo MC with a cap moon, Scorpio rising. I was ready in June. Yeah, I said that in my rhyme, you see, back in the days on Hip Hop Forever, it was prophetic B, because that is my unconscious soul chart. Virgo moon, Sag rising from the start with that Gemini sun. Of course, I get it done. When it comes to bars, E complete is number one. Knowledge. What's up, y'all? It's episode 404 of my Knowledge is Love Astrology podcast, Acapulco, rhyming to the heartbeat. And tonight I'm talking about the Gemini Super Full Moon. How you guys feeling? Hopefully you can hear me. I didn't get to promote so much, so hopefully some people come on the live. What's up? Wifey may come in a bit. I got a lot of announcements. Today has been a day. I've been going through it, y'all. So it looks like my website was hacked. I have extended the sale. You have to purchase from me directly, not on my website. I got to get this all together and fixed. Okay. All you people that have been buying stuff through PayPal through my website in November, the money did not go to me. And I'm trying to reach out to everybody to make a claim of fraud. Some of those charts I've already done. Some of you are recent and I haven't done you yet. It's going to some other PayPal. It's totally my fault, not yours. But when you were doing the PayPal through my website, there was a email that was the seller's email. It was not me, Eric Taylor, tailored to you coaching at gmail.com. So if you see a different email that begins, I think, with an R, that's like going to like either India or the Philippines, I think, you need to make a fraud claim, get your money back, and then, hopefully I appreciate, especially if I've already done your chart, that you send me the money. I haven't gotten paid. I work really hard. I got a small business. I got 3 kids at home, 4 kids, and I definitely need my money. This is yeah. So I'm dealing with a lot right now with the people from WordPress and Bluehost and LifeLock or whatever. Me and wifey are dealing with it. I've already reached out to a few clients. Hey, what's up, you guys? How you doing? Thank you. And it's just it's upsetting. I don't know if I've been betrayed by my tech guy or with something else. I had a malware attack during Mercury retrograde, but this, there was just the whole thing. So right now, my holiday birth chart sale, well, today's Giving Tuesday. You can give a gift to someone else. And tomorrow is Wake Up Wednesday in my book, The Day of Mercury. And so I want you to wake up to the truth of astrology being the map of your life and the remembrance of your soul, and book one of my sales. You have to do it directly. My Cash App is $BigEAstro. Everything's on my YouTube post and in the graphic. Cash App $BigEAstro. If you want to pay me directly through PayPal, can make it easy. See, people get confused with the tailored, and I get it, ED at the end, number 2, letter U, coaching@gmail.com. But my other name is my old dinosaur email. You could just make it easy because the same as my Zelle payments. E Taylor, ETAYLOR. I'll put it in the chat in a second. 765@AOL.com. That's me. And you'll see Eric Taylor, PayPal. The sales for all 12 signs, $305 for the custom video summary, the mini movie of your life. I just emailed one today to a client. They loved it. I put in the pictures and all that stuff. You get current and future transits, videos of your planetary placements, down from $350, $305. Now, this is the current sale for Sagittarius, and that goes all the way to the 20th. But I'm extending my holiday sale from Black Friday to Cyber Monday to Wake Up Wednesday. Okay? So either 305, you could do a natal chart, solar return, or secondary progression. Then after you get it, you absorb it, 45-minute Q&A via Zoom, or the 90-minute live birth chart reading, normally $250, $206. So you guys take advantage of this. This is for all 12 signs, because remember, my birth chart sales, they end this year at Capricorn. I started last year at Aquarius with the new prices, and I'm not doing the birth chart sales anymore. I'll be doing other sales. Now, number 2, my moon tracking service. It's normally $189. It's on sale for $150. Take advantage of this. It's freaking incredible. I knocked off $49 because when you understand the moon in your chart, it literally, you become a Jedi. Like life and everything slows down. We go through your chart. We start when we do the reading, we'll start with where the moon is at currently in your chart. And we go through the whole month, all 12 signs and all 12 houses. And I explain how the moon is aspecting your sign and your house and your planets in your chart. So if you have Uranus in the 5th house in Aquarius, right? Or let's say in Sag, I explain to you when the moon comes there, how it's going to affect you. The moon is what? Your emotional mind, your response, your reactions, your body, your health, your intuition, your mom and the family you create. The moon tracking service I'm extremely proud of. And then not only do you get the recording, live Q&A, you receive videos of the moon and all 12 signs and all 12 houses. So then you can track the moon. You're literally a different human being mentally and emotionally every 2.5 days, every 60 hours. Seriously. Plus, when it's aspecting those specific planets in your house and your chart, this service is incredible. And then last but not least, this one, a lot of people taking advantage of. Right? It'd be $106 because you got to buy 2 mini charts, get 1 free. Now, they're normally MP3 audios. I'm going to meet with you live 30 minutes via Zoom. That's what I decided to do for this sale until Wednesday. You can pick 2 and get 1 free. You can gift them. You can use 1 or 2. You could use all 3. But this is a great opportunity. What are the mini charts? Chiron, the wounded healer. Emotional, physical, spiritual wound. We'll look at the aspects, the sign in the house, and the degree point. It's very powerful. Transit chart. What's going on right now, Eric? The world's crazy. Things are hectic. What's happening to me for December and the rest of this year or whatever? That's the transit chart reading. Third choice. Remember, you're buying 2 and you get 1 free. Annual perfection. What age are you? Are you 36? First house perfection, right? You 33? 10th house perfection. 45, 10th house perfection. So the year that you are in your age, or if you want to go the next year further, we look at the sign, the house, and the planets in there, and the ruler of the sign. So let's say if we were looking at your second house and it's Virgo for Leo rising, we would look at that house. Maybe you got Pluto in there, maybe you got Jupiter in there, but we'll look at the ruler of Virgo, Mercury, also. And this will tell you the themes of the events that you will experience this year of life and your perfection. Really important. You could literally, if you have children, track when you had your kids at the ages through that. I've done it with my wife and I. It's crazy. Super accurate. This is the ancient timing technique. And you have to use the whole sign system for this. You know how I feel about the whole sign system. Okay. Option number 4, career chart. You want to start your own business. You're ready to switch jobs. You're like not feeling good about where you're working. You look at 2nd, 6th, 10th house, certain planets. We break this down. The chart shows you what works best for you. With the midheaven, 9th, 10th, 11th house, 2nd, 6 is work, 2nd, how you earn money, 10, workplace, work environment. It's in the chart, and I will show you. The 5th option, hater. We sometimes deal with haters and work enemies. I dealt with some hater that hacked my website. It sucks, y'all, but I feel like with your help and with PayPal and my website that I will be able to, I've got one of the email names. I don't know if they've switched them or switched it multiple times, but if you purchase from me probably since October 29th or November 1st, and you used PayPal, because they took away my debit and credit and only put in PayPal. And I didn't realize that it wasn't going to go straight to my bank account and it wasn't showing up in my PayPal. It went to somebody else's PayPal, and it's not your fault, but like when you were cashing out, the seller name, it wasn't my name. But most of you guys probably didn't notice that. That's okay. So on me, I really had no idea, but I'm the business owner. It's the buck stops with me. So the hater chart, you can see enemies in the 6th, 11th, 12th house, fake friends, stuff like that, certain planets. This is a great chart reading. And last but not least, out of the 6, you pick 2 and you get 1 for free. Like I said, $106. Just send it to me on PayPal, Cash App, or Zelle. Right now, the website, no toca. But you can go in there and read so you know which ones you want. It's called Cosmic Career, Love, Hater, or Annual Perfection, Transit, and Chiron. It's been a stressful day for you, boy. I worked so hard and hopefully I can recoup the money. If not, but I need your help to claim fraud against that PayPal seller. So go back and check, okay? And I'm talking about if you came to the Chiron workshop, if you came to the Astrology Cardology workshop, if you came to a coffee talk, or if you've purchased a chart reading from me, literally since maybe October 28th, 29th, all the way through like yesterday, it went to a different PayPal. And the last one is the love chart. 5th, 7th house, Venus, Juno, Jupiter, Moon, Sun and Mars. We look at just a little bit, not even really. Sun sign astrology is not what you look for love. Any 2 signs could be together because you got to look at the rising, the 7th house, Juno, Jupiter, Venus, 5th and 7th. So those are the choices. Buy 2, get 1 free. So I'm done with all that. I'm going to read your comments. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm hanging in there. Plus, I went to the doctor today. I have the equivalent to carpal tunnel in my left ankle. I told you I've had 4 surgeries there, so a lot of trauma. And I've got, I've got some nerve issues, but I may have a slight tear as well. The MRI was not conclusive. I got a cortisone shot today, and I start physical therapy soon. May need surgery on my elbow. I told you I got the rare ganglion cyst and micro tears and a lot of arthritis, and I got a cortisone shot there. I've had 13 surgeries. It may go up to 15, but I'm still standing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get everything together. So by 2026, I'm like blue and cream, Wu-Tang for the children. I'm sitting in the queen's chair. My back's been killing me, sitting on the ball chair. But how are you guys feeling? We're going to get to the Gemini full moon in a minute. I just had to make all these announcements. It's Thursday, December 4th, 13 degrees at 6:14. Some say 6:13. To me, it looks like 6:14 p.m. Eastern. So that's 3:14 or 13 p.m. It's 13 degrees in like 4 minutes. Okay. And it's a grand fixed cross. because the nodes, Pisces North Node, Virgo South Node, are at 13. Sagittarius Sun, Gemini Moon at 13. And it's a super full moon because it's closer to the Earth. So the emotions, there aren't so many with this because it's Gemini. The title is really New Beliefs and New Information, New Data, because that's what this is all about. Now, remember, Mercury retrograde just ended and Saturn just went direct. So we're starting to have some momentum moving forward. And in this, and I'll bring up the chart in a little bit, but in this energy of the Gemini super full moon, we have a grand water trine with Mercury, Scorpio, which is, oh my goodness, opposing Uranus, but it's trining Saturn and Neptune in Pisces and Jupiter retrograde in Cancer. So there's a lot with the grand mutable cross that we have to be flexible and adaptable, but it is literally going to be an overload, which we've been seeing. And remember, 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after, but things will manifest potentially at the Gemini new moon in June, 6 months later. Early June or late May. That's how this works out. So we'll get to the chart. It's actually a Taurus rising with Uranus on the ascendant. But, there's a lot because the ruler of the moon is in Scorpio, which is now direct now, but it's probing, investigating. The whole Sag house, you've got Lilith, Venus, Mars, and the Sun. This is about relationships, communications, beliefs, thoughts, ideas, new knowledge, new information with others. And a lot of it is around Pisces, Virgo, our health. There's been a lot of announcements about the FDA lately. Things about, shots, things about, the pandemic, things about research. There's a lot. I can't say so much. Before I go further, another announcement. We got the tribe this weekend. All right. Sorry, Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. You can join the tribe in the community. $23 for the, I can't even think. I'm so zapped, you guys. Sorry. For the, bigger thing and premium, and then 10 for the basic. With the basic, you get discounts from my podcast guests. With the premium, you get discounts from me, Sabale Pure. Being in the tribe for a year, you get 50% off of any major services, including birth chart, solar return, secondary progression, or the unconscious soul chart, which connects to the gene keys 88 days before your birth, when your soul is completely formed. It's a powerful chart. And you get the coffee talks. You're saving $12 on the coffee talks, whether you make it there or not. You ask the people here, the coffee talk's just in your inbox. And the coffee talk is this Saturday. I haven't done the video. I'll try to get that done tonight and put it up. Coffee talk is this Saturday, 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, 2 hours, $22. PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, please. I'm talking about Jupiter through all 12 houses, showing you about abundance, your fortune, and blessings. And for those who come there live, we can personally get into your Jupiter, the sign and house. But I'll be doing it for all 12 houses. It's in its planetary joy in the 11th house. This is a great coffee talk. This is what you guys voted on. So I'm doing it. I will announce later this week the mini coffee talk, which will be Friday the 12th. So the tribe meetings this month are the 5th and the 19th, 7 p.m. Eastern, like always. Tribe 13 and 14. And we've got special guests. Alana Taylor from Sabale Pure will be hosting this Friday. She'll be sending out an email probably late tonight about, we just got sidetracked, you guys, because all this, me getting hacked. It's going to be about the whole ingredients, your ingredients from deodorant to tooth powder, food. Alana's going to be explaining, how to really read your ingredients list. And when you take out the bad stuff, what good stuff do you put in? Because like Native and Lumi, they try to be like, oh, we're so natural, but they've taken out some of the bad stuff, but they use fillers and water. Once you use water, you got to use fillers. And that's where, you can get infection and stuff. Alana doesn't use any water. It's all natural, organic, from the earth to the earth, compostable, recyclable. So her stuff is better than Native and Lumi. Trace mineral deodorant, hair, face, body oil, seasonal lip balms, and organic tooth powder that literally takes away morning breath. You won't even have to go to the dentist anymore. And sorry for any dentists out there, I love you, but a lot of it is fugazi and they take advantage of us. So yeah, definitely join the tribe. Discounts from amazing guests like Joseph Octaviani, Life the Plant Way, who was a master herbalist. Discounts from Rebecca Vidanov, Victoria Richardson, and so on and so on, Joy Baker. My tribe, our tribe, it's incredible. And a lot of these great people here. Let me see who's here tonight. Your boy has been going through it. It's been a day, but please know my sale, I decided to extend it because my website was having issues. And now I found out that it was hacked. So you can pay me directly. PayPal or Zelle as a friend, right? ETAYLOR 765, eTaylor 765 at AOL.com. I'll put that in the chat in a second. And Cash App, $ BigEAstro. But I thank you guys for riding with me and being patient and all that. And hopefully I can recoup my money. It hurts. You know what I mean? It hurts, man. It's going to work out. And God is on my side. You know what I mean? Satan is a fool and a liar. All right, let's check this out. See who's here. Yeah, I thought I highlighted everything and I can't hear. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. All right, now I'm listening. Be patient with me. But I hope you guys are feeling good. You know, and 13 degrees is an Aries degree, but it's the Gemini Libra decan and a Sagittarius Aries decan for the sun and moon. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Mama Miss. And Gigi, thank God you pay Zelle, so I'm good. Hey, Mama Miss. Yeah, she's still on the phone with the people, you know. That's a lot when your business gets hacked. Okay. Thank you, Quintella. Hopefully you got my text. All right, so mainly you guys are just going back and forth. Yeah, but it's the website. You got to just pay me directly, PayPal, Zelle, or Cash App. My regular PayPal is not compromised. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, hey, Rose. But the sale is still going, okay? So please take advantage of it. Hey, Rose. Okay, so yeah, that's where we're at. And yeah, definitely. So if anybody missed it, yeah, I was hacked and they, I guess, disabled, paying Apple Pay, debit or credit. And it was just funneling through the PayPal, but not my PayPal. And it may have actually been deception from my tech guy. I don't know. So unless, we had to shut everything down. We're starting from scratch. But my PayPal, it's tailored to coaching@gmail.com, but sometimes people mess up the ED and the number 2 and letter U. So it's just easier. My name, E Taylor 765 at AOL.com, right? When I send you guys the emails from there, that's my dinosaur email where I put all the video links, ETAYLOR 765 at AOL.com. And that's Zelle and PayPal. And my Cash App, $BigEAstro. So, you guys are all tribe members unless Rose wants to come to Coffee Talk. There's going to be a great Coffee Talk, though, Saturday morning. And the tribe meeting is going to be great. So Lana will be sending the emails. So you guys, come with your ingredients or, different products. you know, and she will, you know, kind of answer questions and break it down. You know, I joke with you guys and tell you that, you know, even if I wasn't married to Alana, I would use her products. But it's not a joke. Like, I really mean that, because it's changed so much just with my teeth. Take away morning breath. So that's always nice, right? Especially when you're married. Or even if you're single, you don't want to like wake up in the morning like hot breath. So, but you know, and remineralizes your teeth, and it's good for the gum health. You know, she's got diatomaceous earth in there, so many things, but it's really a blessing. I'm gonna finally tomorrow unwrap my hair, because sleeping like this, I've been getting like neck pain and headaches. But it looks cool, so I've been rocking with it. But you know, brother could only do so much. But I was like, let me just keep it like this, at least for the Gemini full moon, you know. And I guess you guys can see, you know, the like the back and stuff too. It's kind of cool. So I think wifey's done. She's here. So she'll type in there my AOL, my PayPal, and the Zelle, and also my Cash App. She'll type it in the chat or whatever. But I was, you know, I kind of told them everything.
Yeah.
But you know, God is going to be on our side, and we're going to figure it out. Oh, if you want, we can switch chairs. You could have the Queen's chair.
No, you take care of your back.
Okay. All right.
It's been a very...
I know. I told them. Mama Miss is like, I hope wifey comes. She's here.
It's been extremely stressful.
It's been a rough day. Let alone the news.
We are the nicest people on the face of the planet. Why would anybody want to do this to us?
You know,
That's what
you
I want
guys,
to know.
sometimes it's yeah, it's just a trip. But I did an a cappella freestyle with no track, no music. It was dope.
You did.
Yeah, you'll have to check it out.
I will. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, and you guys, when I told you like we dealt with this, then I told you the stuff about, you know, my ankle, the elbow, and potentially 2 more surgeries. I don't even want to get into the other stuff, like personal family stuff. We just had a day, like, you know, with, you know, even family and children. So it's like, whoa. And I'm like, well, today the moon is what is today? Oh, today the moon is in Taurus. So for me, that's my 7th house of the marketplace, dealing with sales and contracts negotiations. So there you go. But normally the moon is good and Taurus, it's exalted. But it's hitting my, you know, it's actually, yeah, it's not hitting my Saturn yet. But I think, you know, this is some of the energy of the full moon. But guess what? My 2nd house of earning money, Sun, Lilith, and Mars.
Has that retrograde stopped yet?
Yes, but we're still in the shadow period to December 17th. So I want to tell you guys, in terms of signing contracts and deals, it's not really good until I would say maybe Thursday of this Gemini full moon. But just to be safe, if you want to wait till December 17th, that's the shadow period. So quite literally, you can. That's when it gets back to the degree point. So I read all these comments. I left off with Rose. I don't know if there's anybody after Rose. But everybody was just saying hi to each other.
Thank you so much.
Please lift us up in your prayers.
Thank you for saying that. Hello, Mama Miss. Nice to see you. Quintella, thank you. And you know what? I'm going to be real with you. I haven't brushed my hair today. This is like bedhead.
She's still beautiful.
Like, oh my God. It has been
a lot. We've just had a lot today.
If I still drank, this would be a day to drink.
Yeah.
And
actually, I actually had asked her. I needed a coffee.
A little like, but I don't even know. Like the only thing we have is like some whiskey, and I'm not gonna do a whiskey shot because.
Well, unless we put it in the eggnog.
Oh my God. Maybe.
We'll see. But so wifey's gonna put in the chat. Just put in the PayPal and my e-tailer 765 email, and you could put PayPal, Zelle in the email. You know, you guys know my Cash App, $BigEAstro. So coffee talk is Saturday, 2 hours, $22.
Who has purchased something sees this, please.
Since November. But the sale is rocking until Wednesday, tomorrow night at midnight.
Your email in here?
E-tailer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the PayPal. You can write PayPal and then my email. That's so they have it. So, and we'll get to the chart in a second. But I just want to, you know, focus on this full moon. So remember, I told you things could be being illuminated 2 weeks before and then 2 weeks after, and then things may reveal itself. And remember, full moons, it's illuminating something, but it's an ending. So we're ending this hijack and this deception. Okay. And it's important because for me, It's in my second, eighth house axis as a Scorpio rising. That's the money house. So, 13 degrees, I told you, is Aries. For the Sag sun, it's in the Sag Aries decan. And the Gemini sun, it's in the Gemini Libra decan, right? 0 to 9 is the Gemini decan for this full moon. And then 10 to 19, and the moon's at 13 degrees, is the Gemini Libra decan. That's fairness, justice. So I feel like justice will be on our side, and everything's going to be all right. But Quintella, like, do me that favor, write to PayPal. I'm having everybody, write to PayPal and claim fraud, because that person was not, and that's what you go right in there. This was not Eric Taylor. And you could put either eTaylor765 at AOL or Taylor to Your Coaching, whatever. But it was not Eric Taylor, Big Astrology. You know what I mean? So the more people that can, do that for me.
And if you can forward those invoices, because I'm going to try and figure out if we can.
Well, we have the invoice. They'd have to. Oh, you mean
on their end?
On their end, the
we
statement.
Don't see that.
Yeah, we don't.
And
see
then I'm going to also try and contact them and figure out, like, I guess they've been saying for a while, the people, the scammers are out and they're everywhere.
No, yeah.
And I've always said, like, if they want to scam, they're going to get in there some kind of way. And sure enough.
Yeah, but I think this was an inside
They
job.
did.
But it's okay.
I don't know. I really, okay.
So what we're going to do is, this grand water trine can help you to manifest so that you are mutable and adaptable for this full moon, that it's illuminating. With new knowledge comes new information. And when you know better, you do better. And so that's what this full moon is about, right? Remember, 13 degrees, the Aries degree, it's initiating. But this is a lot of quick data information. We've been on information overload for the last 2 weeks with, everything in the political sphere, right? Russia, Ukraine, Palestine, Israel, blowing up ships and this and that. Now Pete Hegseth ordered a second thing. All that's all the information overload, right? Trump, this, that. And so, Epstein, you've been seeing it play out. And remember, Mercury, even though it's direct and Saturn's direct, it's kind of lifting up a weight, but Mercury is still in Scorpio and it's opposing Uranus at this full moon. Okay. And so what that tells you is that there will be more information, more secrets revealed, and things are going to be like, boom, right? And what's Taurus Scorpio access? Your possessions, your money, self-worth, values, soul merging, the truth. So this is a doozy. Because it's a super full moon, it's going to affect us greatly. Now, for all of you here, look at your Gemini house. See, if you have anything in a mutable signs at 13 degrees, that's Gemini, Virgo, Sag, or Pisces. And look at 5 degrees on either side. So I would say from 8 to about 18. Okay. So from 8 to 18 degrees, you would feel this in Gemini, Virgo, Sag, or Pisces. Okay. And so think about what are you curious about? What new information are you getting that is bringing you truth and clarity, especially around your beliefs, but especially about health, because it's the mutable grand cross. I mean, this is exact. It's 13 degrees. So with the Pisces North Node, which is your spiritual and mental health, compassion, empathy, grace, and mercy, your spirituality, you may get, this doesn't have to be all negative, you may get new information of a new spiritual practice, maybe a new health practice. Maybe you're like, yeah, I want to get the nicotine patches, or, I want to, do stem cell research, or, I want to start doing acupuncture. You know what I mean? So it can be information that is coming to help you to apply to your own health. Maybe you start doing new journaling, Nikola Tesla 369, to manifest abundance. I've been doing that. So let's see. Let's see if this negative turns into a super duper positive for your boy. That's what I'm manifesting. It could be new information around education for yourself, going back to school, or for your kids, right? And with the Virgo South Node, it's also the health for your gut. What do we need to remove from our diets? What is no longer serving us, Virgo South Node, right? And what's no longer serving us about our own self-talk? Retire, you know me, retire from negative self-talk. That will never get old. I'll be saying this on this YouTube channel until I retire from being an astrologer. And I may not ever retire. So, but really think about that. We have to be kinder to ourselves. Remember, I've been telling you, practice the compassion, empathy, grace, and mercy for yourself first. Children, spouse, all that, siblings. But we have, and I like this mutable grand cross because think about each mutable sign, right? Gemini can, the twins goes two different directions. It's curious, it's inquisitive. It can also be gossipy and lying. Virgo, it's overanalyzing, but it's also nitpicky, critical, self-critical, but it's also helping the best friend to anybody, the best teammate or helpmate to anybody, of service to humanity. It analyzes and assesses to fix and repair and make things better. Virgo is precise and detailed. Right? Think about when you do a chart reading with me, all the information I give you. Other astrologers don't give you all that information. They just don't. I've been privy that I've had, I don't want to say who, but I've had clients share with me readings that they've had from other people. Not as much detail as your boy from Big E. I'm just saying. Think about Sag. Can be very dogmatic, can be arrogant and blunt. But the other side, super expansive, very jovial, funny, optimistic, expanding knowledge, seeking higher knowledge and the truth, sharing its wisdom, beliefs, and philosophies. Pisces. Pisces can be escapism, confusion, delusion, drugs, deception. The high vibe, Pisces, has all the wisdom of all 12 signs. Super intuitive, psychic, and spiritual, super compassionate and empathetic, truly Book of Ephesians, agape Christ-like love, and pure unconditional love. She has taught me true unconditional love. So that's the both aspects of this grand mutable cross. Okay, go ahead. Any comment? It's powerful. Okay.
All right. Searching Owl is here.
Who?
Searching Owl.
Oh, welcome back, Searching Owl. How are you?
Nice to see you. And yes, you're back. And then Quintella said, is my sis Chantel in the house? No, I was talking about your daughter, Chantel. And it's not that I don't love Chantel, the adult.
We love.
But I was saying hi to her
both
specifically.
Chantels.
We love both of you guys. But let's see. Oh, another amazing alive. Thank you very much. That's
Who? Spit it out.
I just saw somebody say another amazing live, but I missed it. But anyways,
okay.
Let me.
So for some of you guys that came on late, just so you know, my website was hacked. If you want to purchase the sale, it ends Wednesday at midnight. Come to me directly, PayPal or Zelle, E Taylor, ETAYLOR 765 at AOL, or my Cash App is $BigEAstro. Okay.
And Quintella is going to reach out to us.
Thank you.
And let's see. Keep going, guys. You're in and out again. Oh, no. What?
Go talk to the boys.
Okay. So they need to get off, is what we're hearing. And
because the internet should be fine.
The app just flipped y'all from left to right. That's interesting. And yes,
we're still in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde.
I'm telling you, this has been the craziest thing. And then we have a Julie Smith.
Oh,
are you new, Julie?
Yes.
Coming into us from Facebook.
She's a new client. Hey,
Hi,
Julie.
Julie. And let's see.
Now, Julie, I think you paid directly to my PayPal. But if you paid through my website, let me know, because I was hacked. And if you paid through my website, it did not go to me. I've been going through it. I just been going through it. God is good, though. It's going to be okay. All right. So we'll get to the chart in a second. The other thing I want to tell you about this full moon, you guys, is Pisces, Virgo. Virgo 13 degrees. I explained Gemini and Sag. Virgo 13 degrees is the Virgo Capricorn decan, right? Still an Aries degree. 13 degrees is always an Aries degree. 12 is Pisces, but it's the Virgo Capricorn decan. So it's like disciplined and it's like structure, organization. So be disciplined about your meal, about your financial stuff. Okay. And then the other side, Pisces North Node 13 degrees is the Pisces Cancer decan, still an Aries degree. So that's very much more about feelings, safety, security, protection. Okay. The family. So when we're dealing with this grand mutable cross, the moon's being illuminated, but what's really being, asking us as we see this ending that has the Mercury, the ruler in Scorpio, opposing Uranus and Taurus, and the Mercury in a grand water trine with Saturn and Neptune and Pisces, with Saturn direct now, and Jupiter retrograde in Cancer. So there's an opportunity Thursday night. I'd put your crystals out Wednesday night if you get home work, because it's at 6:14 p.m. Eastern. So I put my crystals out Wednesday night. You can put out your moon water in a glass or a blue jar, and you could write your paper and your manifestations on there. So we'll be putting out everything tomorrow night. And, 13 is a lucky number. We have 13 moon cycles. 13 is connected to the divine feminine. It's a very powerful number. It's not unlucky, right? So, that is what's going on with this Gemini super full moon. Super meaning it's closer to the earth. So the information, the data, the gossip, the curiosity is going to be on high Thursday. Now, sometimes we know the 1%ers or the elite, they use these full and new and eclipses to create events, right? And we just had that one down in DC, prayers to the people who lost their lives, but there's fugaziness behind it, okay? So you just have to have.
I've heard rumblings of it. I
You
don't
have to
even
have.
know what's going on. I'm so
Yeah, I forgot to tell you.
disconnected
Two
from the
people,
news. I
you know,
heard
people.
something
Yeah,
about
one
Middle Eastern people.
Well,
and all. I don't
he
know.
was from Afghanistan, but he studied.
Oh,
He was a part of us.
Cecilia gave us a super chat.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
On
much.
a day
That's
like this,
so
that means
lovely.
a lot.
I appreciate that. You know, it just
basically, I feel like
I've been on the phone for hours.
The month of November, basically the month of November right now, it's like almost worked for free. Mm-hmm. But it can be recouped.
It can be.
It will be recouped.
Some time, and we just have to be like, PayPal is going to do this. And what it tells me is like, regardless, like whenever we do anything, especially with PayPal, look to see who. Aw, thank you. Cecilia says she's listening and she loves us.
We love you too.
Make sure when you get that invoice that you always look up there and that that you recognize it, because I wouldn't have thought about it either. You go into our website and you click it and you think it's all good.
It's not your fault. It's on us, but we had no idea either.
And but we had previous to this, we had purchased an expensive site lock thing that's supposed to keep everybody malware and because
middle of November we got
and all of this stuff,
some spam.
So many of your purchases were after we put this in. So this wasn't supposed to happen at all. And because we noticed something midway, but I think the whole month of November. But I know, but the things that happened after really should not have happened. No, they should not have happened. So but it just seems like the whole month is it's just something to think on whenever you're doing purchases, whether it's with us or anybody. Look at that invoice, make sure that you're paying. See the seller, because if you look at it, because I see an odd name, stop and tell the person, "Is this you?" Yeah, because that's the thing that I love. I shared it with one client, and they sent me the thing, and you could see on there the seller is not Eric Taylor. Tailored to You Coaching or whatever. It's some other name in a foreign country. To me, it sounded Indian, but maybe it's from the Philippines. It is routed from the Philippines, so maybe it's some. That's okay. So we're going to get to the chart, but I do want to say this, you guys. You're going to be looking in your birth chart for your Gemini house, because that's where this energy will be playing out. When we bring up the chart, like I said, it's a Taurus rising. But I just want to finish up this thought. The ruler of the moon, Mercury, is in Scorpio. So the data,
the new information, the new beliefs, the gossip, the curiosity, it's in Scorpio. So it's a lot of truth being revealed and sudden events opposing Uranus. So we're going to have some things revealed about the financial system, digital currency, digital ID. We don't want this stuff, right? So there's a lot going on. All right. And Alana will get out the email tonight because we were super busy today for the tribe members. We will send the link. We will send her information for the 5th and Portia's information. Portia Cooper is offering us discounts for our tribe members.
Yes, I signed
to take her crypto course. And then on the 19th, she will guide us through it, but based on your numerology in terms of how you should invest for 2026. This is going to be powerful. So you can get the discount and take the course before the 19th. And it's not that long. What is it, 10? You tell them 10?
Yeah. No, it's a little over 20 videos. However, some of the videos are only like 3 to 5 minutes long.
So you have plenty of time to go through.
But she breaks everything down in these very small, very easy to follow bites. So if you are not comfortable or new or whatever,
it's a good way to learn.
She's got you covered, and she teaches it in a very, very easy to understand way. So that's
great.
Really
and
cool.
She's coming to our tribe. So that's
And that's what's really
the knowledge
wonderful.
that we want to give
what
you.
I want to be doing more and more, and as this grows, I'm going to be making it to where if people want to come to our tribe, they got to give our tribe special deals and special things because
everybody has been.
Yes, but I mean even more so, like, and do things where before they come, we're giving you something so that you're prepped for the meeting, you know, if you want. And
I told them you'll be sending out tonight.
So there is a link.
Ingredient stuff.
Yes. So Quintella just asked a question about how do we take the course? There is a link, and then you can put in the code and you can get the 50% off. So it's like $39, but it's really good. But anyways, I will be sending that out tonight. I had intended to do a lot of things today, but my day has just been completely sucked.
Even the doctor, we were there way longer than we thought.
Yeah,
it was just a crazy day.
We went to the doctor at like
9:45
and didn't get out of there till almost noon.
We got home around 12:30, right?
Yeah.
It's been a day.
It was like,
and then we got hit with all this,
and
then I'm trying to get ready for the show.
And while we're in the doctor, we had the Sight Lock people call us. Yes. But then we also had a family member call us with like some crazy stuff, and we were just like,
with some new news.
And we were like, okay, what are we doing?
It was very Gemini full moon day.
Okay, yeah, that's that. Well, damn, you should have told me it was happening today.
No, it's not. It's Thursday, but we're even before the full moon, things can manifest.
So we're just really extra ahead of the game.
Yeah.
All right.
It's been a lot. So let's go to screen share.
Thank you. I will get that out.
We will bring up the chart. Yeah, the tribe meeting is going to be great, and she's going to send you information so you guys can share your ingredients list.
Vacation.
Oh God!
And you know what? Here's the thing: we're that type of parents where we'll take our kids too because we love doing things. But I want to take a vacation and then be able to have a good 48 hours without them. Like I'd be like, somebody watch these kids for 48 hours and let us be by ourselves.
I think San Diego was the last time we went away together.
Yes, it's been
La Jolla, San Diego, but
it's been a little while.
Screen.
Anyways,
bring up the chart.
We've got William M. Lynn here.
Hey,
happy Tuesday.
Thank you for joining us.
Good to see you as well.
And just remember, the birth chart sale is still rocking until Wednesday night.
And he's a Gemini moon.
Oh, Gemini moon. Okay.
And what was the question that we're doing?
No, screen share.
Okay.
And then we're bringing up the chart for Gemini full moon.
Bring it up.
Got to show it for the people. Give the people what they want. Screen share.
Sorry. Okay, stop.
The birth chart.
Oh, here it is. Sorry, there's just a lot of things. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yay!
All righty. So hopefully you guys can see this. And like I said, it is December 4th, Thursday. This is Mountain Time for 14. Some places people say 4:13, but it's 6:14 p.m. Eastern. And we're looking at a Taurus rising. And you see this Gemini full moon at 13 degrees. Okay. Now, if you notice, the Virgo South Node, let me zoom in. The Virgo South Node is at in the 6th house at 13 degrees. Okay. So this is showing you the mutable. Sorry, my mouse is acting a little crazy. 13 degrees. Then we've got the Sagittarius Sun, 13 degrees. But notice the Venus and the Lilith. Okay. So hold on. With the Venus and the Lilith and Juno, this is very much about relationships, okay? You see Venus and Lilith. And so this is intense about, remember I told you this 13 degree is the Aries degree, but for Sagittarius, it's the second decan. That's the Sagittarius Aries decan, all right? And then last but not least, in this mutable grand cross, the Pisces North Node at 13 degrees. Now, Saturn, it's out of the 10-degree conjunction in a Neptune, but they're in play with the grand water trine. Because remember, I told you the ruler, Mercury, is in Scorpio. Okay. You see that? And then it's opposing Uranus. Okay. But that's at the 29th degree. Uranus will move to the 28th degree probably later this week or next week. Okay. Oh, no, it's at 28 degrees there for the full moon. There you go. Okay. So it's kind of interesting. But remember, Neptune's whole transit, it ends, we did this at Coffee Talk. It ends January 26th, but it's staying the whole time at 29 degrees. And that's why we're having the extreme weather. Prayers to everybody in the East Coast. There's like a big storm and cold front coming. I know the Midwest over the weekend had some snow, I think, Wisconsin, Illinois, stuff like that. So, but we're focusing on this Gemini super full moon. So when we look at this chart and you see the Taurus ascendant, chances are, whether you live in Arizona, California, East Coast, the ascendant will most likely be Taurus for you. You could bring it up in your neck of the woods. But this is more about looking at the aspects. But the Gemini full moon at this chart being in the second house of money. Now, this is Taurus risings, right? She's a Taurus rising. There may be some Taurus risings here. But remember, like I know Quintella and some others, right? You may be a Gemini rising. The moon is on your ascendant, the full moon. So this is illuminating things for your physical appearance, your outer mass, your aura, right? With this chart in the second house, this is very financial. I want you to just think about America's chart because that affects us in the mundane, which is the Sag rising. And this moon is probably right in between Mars and Uranus in the seventh house of contracts, the other half, right, for America's chart, where they have Mars and Uranus in Gemini. And the sun is in the eighth house in Cancer, right? So that also tells you that there can be some things in communications, right? They're trying to make this deal with Russia and Ukraine and NATO and all this and that. Mars, Uranus, moon, it may not benefit the people of Ukraine or America. And that whole thing could fall apart, which I think with Putin, it's already kind of like got holes and cracks in it, just like the ceasefire had, right? And there's more attacks from Israel to Syria. So there's just so much going on in the world. And this is going to be the overload of information. I promise you, Thursday and Friday, the news drops. And they did a big news drop last Friday. I pointed that out to wifey. I was like, yeah, they released that on a Friday late. And it was about the FDA and health. Okay, you guys can go research it. I'm not going to get into it. But this Gemini full moon and this mutable grand cross, it's going to be about our beliefs, our philosophies, our wisdom, our information about the health access. So there's more to come. But for you, you have to look in your charts for the Gemini Sag and even the Pisces Virgo, and then it will tell you those themes of life that you experience. Okay? But remember, when it's a super full moon in Gemini, it's less emotional. This is very logical. This is very transactional in terms of the information. And I broke down the two sides of all the mutable signs. So one thing that you can really experience is the lies and the gossip. Gemini moon can do that. Emotionally, the Gemini moon gets so angry and upset if it cannot express itself verbally. They've got to get their side heard. They've got to get their point of view heard, right? Our son goes through this with his mom's Sag moon and they bang heads, right? The Capricorn moon is like, oh my gosh, right? The Scorpio moons, they're just feeling the emotion of it. But the Sag and Gemini moon is like, bow, 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 right? So, you have to really understand the moon sign of your children and how that affects you and your relationships and stuff like that. It's super helpful, just like learning, as we had with Victoria explaining the human design. These things make you a better parent. But I want you to realize that what Gemini brings in sometimes can be very sporadic, like spraying, like brrr, like Tonka Troys, or like puzzle pieces, like all over the floor, just throwing them. And then you've got to like use your Sag Sun to like figure out, okay, this goes here, this goes here, and then the Pisces Virgo access is like, this is stressful and not healthy for us. Let's get like some cucumbers and celery, and then let's just do part of the puzzle each day and calmly fix it. That's kind of like explaining the whole experience for you. Okay. Literally, trust me. So, and it's no shade on Gemini moon. Love you guys. Like I said, my son has it. But this full moon, it can make you feel like that, right? You may hear a situation over here and you're like, oh, that makes sense. I agree with that. Then all of a sudden over there, you're hearing a contradictory story and you're like, wow, but I don't know. Like that sounds like it wouldn't be a lie, but I'm not sure. And then you're hearing something, over here, and it's like new information about this research and study. And you're like, well, oh gosh, I don't know. Do I trust this, study, and who does? And that's the thing, you guys, when you're talking about health, because this will affect health and information and beliefs around it and education, we have to also see who paid for the study, the research, right? You gotta read the fine print. You gotta pay attention to the data, the information, because a lot of times the data and information has been bought and paid for to come out to the outcome that they are desired and needs.
Yeah, no, it's amazing the tricks that these people do, and it means that we've got to always be on our toes. It's like diligent. It's another job just to police every purchase we make, the things that we want, and it really sucks, but it's something that we've got to,
and especially around the health, right? With the different sprays and the different labels, and now putting shots and chemicals and lettuce and tomatoes. Like, you've got to really be a freaking encyclopedia just when you go to the grocery store. Seriously, it's too much for me. Like, I'm thankful that my amazing Pisces wife, she can decipher, and she's magic in the grocery store, because she'll be like weighing this, weighing that. And she also knows, because of what she does in her business, she's very health conscious, but knows like, these are wrong ingredients. I can't buy this.
And it's hard. I mean, I got tricked the other day. I bought this big old thing of jam, and I was tricked by greenwashing. The label looked all natural, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. A little place in Oregon, and berries, and blah, 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 and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, this can't be bad. And I take it home, and I put it up in my pantry. It's been in my pantry for a long time. And I went to go take it down, and I opened it up, and I don't know, after I opened, I don't know what even made me stop and look, and I see high fructose corn syrup. And both sugar and high fructose corn syrup, which I was like, what? And I was like, wait a minute.
Now, remember, the Lilith and Venus is kind of a little bit sextiling, but I want to show you this. Mars is trining the Chiron in Aries. So one thing I can say about this moon and this energy on Thursday, there's opportunities for you to kind of initiate healthy movement to activate your own inner child issues, right? Think about the Gemini full moon. We've all been verbally told we weren't good enough. We've been lied to. We're not worthy. We're not handsome. We're not pretty. We're not smart. We're not intelligent. This Mars and Sag trining Chiron and Aries, there's an opportunity to literally create, what did I say in the title? New beliefs, new philosophies, new wisdom, new knowledge, new information, new data. You are enough. You are smart. You are intelligent. Forget those teachers. I had a guy, can you imagine? I had a guidance counselor in high school, because my grades weren't so good, told me that I would never amount to nothing. Literally told me that. And not too many years later, I know that MF saw me on television. He saw me on New York Undercover. He saw me on Law and Order. He saw me on Sopranos and on Oz. You know what I mean? So, sometimes in life, we have our whys when people try to tell us we're not enough and we're not good enough, okay? But that's what's coming up at this full moon too, right? And I want you to see this Lilith in Sag and the Venus. There's also a lot about relationships at this time. And there can be information revealed about that. Remember with Sag, because I told you Juno's here, Mars and Venus, literally Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising is the Bachelor, Bachelorette sign. There could be some proposals, maybe over the Thanksgiving there was, maybe coming up Christmas, somebody could get a ring, So just be mindful of that. That can really happen for a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or a Gemini rising with Sag in the 7th house, or Leo rising with Sag in the 5th house of dating, romance, fun, sex. So these are things that I try to explain to literally teach you how things may play out or manifest. Now, obviously, it's the full moon, but you still got to look at the sun and this stellium in Sag. Okay. So this is overall a good moon. But what I want you to really understand, we have to be flexible, adaptable, mutable. Gemini, Virgo, Sag, Pisces. You're going to be hit with some new knowledge, new insights, new data, new information that you've got to integrate, discern, spiritual discernment. Saturn and Neptune and Pisces, that's there to literally help you to see what's real. You've been lied to so much since 2011, right? That's the Twitter era. That's the X. That's the Instagram, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. That's all happened since Neptune's been in Pisces. Saturn has just only been here the last 2.5 years. And now with this conjunction of Neptune, it's like, hey, Dodo, wake up. You've been lied to. You've been lying to yourself. You thought that was real? You thought this AI video was real? You thought this information was real? You thought this relationship was real? You thought the government was real? You thought the television and the media was real? Sagittarius ascendant for America, the 4th house, Pisces, the home of the television. They're telling you what to see, think, and believe. This is going to illuminate the insight and information to give you new beliefs, new data, new knowledge, new wisdom. Do you get that? Is it clear? And so really think about that, you guys, because Saturn, Neptune's in play here with this trine to Jupiter and Mercury. Lower mind, analytical, logical mind, Mercury, Scorpio. What's the truth? What's the truth? What's the information? I'm probing, I'm researching. Higher mind, Jupiter, Cancer. Emotional intelligence. What makes me feel safe and secure when I'm not lied to, when I'm not being deceived? That's what's coming in. So we got to manifest, you know what? God, protect me. Only truth comes around me. I only get the revelation of truth and reality. I see through the deception and the lies that are coming my way. You can journal that Wednesday night for Thursday or Thursday night. Okay. Think about it. You got to personalize it to you, but it's always going to be about information and knowledge. A lot of it will be about health, but some of it is just about the new way you talk to yourself about yourself. What do I tell you? Get in the mirror, positive affirmations. Brush your teeth with your opposite hand and unlock the subconscious programming and start speaking the love and the truth to yourself in the mirror. Because you are amazing. All of you here are freaking gifted and talented and intelligent. Okay, you want to hit the thing and we can go back? So this is the chart. I hope you guys, understand that. You're just clicking. Okay. And, I really hope that we all kind of get this powerful, revelation of I am enough. I need to be intentional with my words. And I no longer accept, people speaking to me crazy, treating me less than, all that. Okay. So any questions? Talk about the full moon.
Searching out said how they can contact us. So thank you for that question. I just put
Eric at BigEAstrology
in the chat.
Yep. And I always remember, you guys, in the live, please read the description down below. I put all my information in there, every episode. If you're on my YouTube channel, there's no way you can't find me, okay? But it's Eric at BigEAstrology.com. And thank you so much. And hopefully you take advantage of the birth chart sale, right? We got the buy 2 mini charts, get 1 free. And it used to be MP3 audio. I told you I'm going to meet with you 30 minutes live via Zoom. We got the moon tracking that I knocked down $49 from $189 to $150. And we got the birth charts for everybody, all Aries through Pisces, 206, 90 minutes via Zoom, or 305. And this is with the custom video summary, mini movie, current and future transits, and a 45-minute Q&A afterwards. And you can email me pictures that I put in the mini movie. Lately, clients have been doing that, and it's so dope. You know what I mean? So it's my pleasure to do that. But this is really a good time, and I wanted to extend the sale to Wednesday. Right? Today is Giving Tuesday. Give a gift to somebody, and Wednesday, wake up to the truth that the birth chart is the map of your life. I call it Wake Up Wednesday. It's one of my isms. Wake Up Wednesday, the day of Mercury. That's your lung day, but that's data, emails, information. This is a great thing to buy 2, get 1 free in the mini charts, and give one as a holiday gift, a stocking stuffer. Get the moon tracking for yourself, right? Get the birth chart, natal chart, solar return, or secondary progression. You just email me and tell me which one you want. When you email me, make sure you share with me your birth time, date, city, and state. Don't hesitate, and don't be late.
William M. Lynn said, "Happy Tuesday, Gemini ascendant and moon."
Oh, do you know your son? We don't give you your big 3 because I think you're new here.
3, please. Yeah. And then Gigi said an MSC cruise is great for families. I don't know what MSC is, but I'll look that up.
Just email her, Gigi.
Let's see. William said, "This is so true. I'm realizing, okay, I need to speak to process things." Absolutely.
Yeah, the Gemini moon. Yeah, and with you, let me tell you something, William. The moon on your ascendant, what happens is people will always come up to you and verbally vomit their life story. Sometimes your water weight can fluctuate, but the moon, like your emotions, you wear them on your face. So people know if William's happy, sad, right, whatever. But remember, people, they've got to come and communicate and share with you. They see you, Gemini risings, you're the messenger.
And he's a Cancer sun.
Oh, okay. So Cancer sun in the 2nd house, sometimes things could have been up and down with mom. But with the Cancer sun, you may have followed some way in your father's footsteps. I'd have to know the year or, the rest of the chart. And you should definitely book a chart reading with the sales. But the Cancer sun in 2nd house, sometimes you can follow what the dad is instructing and telling you. Or sometimes the mom will be like, whatever your father said, wait till your dad gets home. You're going to get in trouble. Wait till daddy gets home. He's going to come home and bring the belt. That can literally happen. But remember, you can earn money. Number one, your speech is you're probably like a smooth operator, right? With the Cancer sun in the 2nd house. You have to trust your feelings. The 2nd house is your money, your values, your self-worth, your food, speech, intuition, the money you earn by age 25. So with Cancer there, Jupiter's there right now to June 30th. You want to tap into your emotional intelligence. Your intuition's on high. And peep this, William. By the way, that's my middle name and my son's name and my father's name. So props to you.
And my maiden name and my uncle's name.
Yeah.
And
well, yeah, got to add an S, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
And your grandfather was William, right?
No. Yes, my grandfather and my uncle. Yeah, you're right.
So what happens is because you feel so deeply, therefore you know. With the Cancer sun and the moon on the ascendant, your intuition, the way that you process information, no one can really lie to you unless you allow it.
Yeah. Okay. He says that, strangers just want to tell him.
Oh, yeah. They want to tell you everything.
Everything, yeah.
When I was 7, my dog ran away and my dad said, too bad. People want to tell you everything. So thank you for coming, brother.
And Mama said that the last couple of days, people have been talking crazy to her. And it's a 7th house person that's a Capricorn sun.
Well, yeah, the moon was in Aries last couple of days. It just went into Taurus. So when the moon's in Aries, people can emotionally just aggressive, talking smack like this. It can get a little wild. And it's no shade on Aries moons because remember, I'm always going to give it a positive. Aries moons initiate. They can be the pioneer maverick, but they've got to learn how to not overreact and be overly impulsive and look to argue. Sometimes Aries moons, they can be emotionally immature. So if things don't go the way they want it, they're like, okay, they just walk away or they don't want to deal with you. Or they're going to be like, I'm going to do what I want to do anyway. Because think about the Aries and sun and moon. They're not going to listen to you. They're going to do what they want to do. And the moon, emotionally, that can be like a really big thing. Okay. So, any other questions about this full moon or my birth chart sales, please ask me while I'm here. I will try to get at my video tonight. I'm already extremely tired, but I'm going to try to record it just so you guys know about the coffee talk. It is this Saturday, 12 noon, 9 a.m. Pacific. You got to do it directly with me. PayPal is a friend. eTaylor765@AOL.com, Cash App, $BigEAstro, or Zelle, eTaylor765. But you email me, say, I want to come to PayPal, I want to come to coffee talk, and it's going to be great. Jupiter through all 12 houses. And we're going to talk about abundance and the fortune. And really, Jupiter does mean it could be the husband, management, biology, finance, but we're going to focus on like the abundance and manifesting. Okay. And remember, Jupiter's in his planetary joy in the 11th house. So I'm going to have you covered. And if you come there live, you actually get a personal reading because you'll tell me what sign and what house your Jupiter's in. And we'll break it on down like however you want. I'm excited for this coffee talk. And then I'll be announcing in a day or two the Friday, the 12th coffee talk.
And William said a stellium, Sun, North Node, Mercury, and Venus are things that he has.
You could do really good in real estate, education. You could have your own school or daycare. But Cancer, it also could be security systems, banking, property management, real estate. You could do really well. But your love language is your love family, whether it's your own family or the family you were born in or creating your family through friends. You're very nurturing, caring, and supportive, William. So that's great. And you could marry a Cancer lady or a Sagittarius lady. Sun, moon, rising. You got to book the birth chart reading. I'm going to hook you up. Any other questions or comments?
Yeah, Mama said that, people just talking crazy to her and that and they're just taking for granted that she's going to be there to do different things.
And sometimes, Mama, that's what this full moon's about. The information can be no mas. I am not your step stool. I'm not your rug. I'm not your doormat. This is illuminating where, like Gemini, right? You got to be like, I'm not taking this talk no more. You're not talking to me crazy no more. I got new data, information, new self-love, no more. Sag Sun, new beliefs, new philosophies. Adios. You have every right to put up the boundaries. That's what the Grand Trine's about. Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Pisces.
She said this person's a Scorpio moon that's doing this.
No, I'm sorry. Well, that Scorpio moon.
Oh, Cecilia said she joined our tribe.
Oh my God!
Welcome,
we can't wait. Make sure you come Friday night at 7.
I hope
you're gonna love it.
So that means I gotta run my new things. I can get you in our email and give you the information so that if you want, you can get Portia's
the crypto
thing at half price. I'm also gonna re-put in Brandon's book link.
Yeah.
It's in our tribe, but it's also I'll send it so that this is something that we're going to be starting a book club, and Brandon is a tribe member
and a New York Times
bestseller, and he's given us, everybody in our tribe, a link to his first book. You can pull it.
Oh, not his first.
Well, I mean, it's not. He's written like 45 books, but this is the first of a series that has just recently launched. It's on the New York Times bestseller.
Very spiritual
and
sci-fi
it's one of
stuff.
three, and it's a spiritual sci-fi,
or fantasy sci-fi.
Yeah, like he
goes deep.
He goes deep, and he does like historian type work, but historian meaning going back to
Lemuria,
Atlantis, and those types of history.
Mesopotamia,
and he channels a lot of his
the
knowledge that he puts in his books.
Our tribe members will tell you about Brandon. Brandon's no joke.
Amazing.
He's a good dude.
So I'll be giving a link to that and just.
And he'll be on the podcast, I believe, December 16th. So, definitely, right now I'm going to have probably less guests on in December just because things have been so hectic. I just can't even wrap my brain around it. October, November, September, I've been overloading so many guests. So I just got to slow down as the year ends because I also got a ton of charts to do. And then I just had this hiccup that I just got to recalibrate. But I will get to everybody. But, like I said, if you've paid me through the website.
Through Maddie's eyes.
Oh, my God.
Girl, it's been a minute.
Maddie, we miss you,
good
Mama.
To see you.
I haven't even seen you on TikTok lately. How you doing?
I hope things have been okay.
Happy holidays, Maddie.
Good to see you, Mama.
Yeah.
Or, I'm not Mama, Maddie.
Yeah,
Good to see you, Maddie. But
you
she's
call
a
her
mama.
Yeah, she's a mama.
And she's
She's a
Maddie.
great mama.
And yeah, so good to see you. And I guess as I was saying that mama part, I was picturing because of her kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, good to see you. And let's see. Mama Miss is saying,
So good for journaling for Thursday if you want to write in the morning or night. And I'm sounding kind of a broken record with this, but honestly, with this chart and this energy, Epsom salt bath, candles around the bathtub, Mars trining Chiron. And when you're in the tub, talk to your inner child. And you can even write down. Watch your phone. Don't get it in the tub. I don't want nobody messing up this stuff. But get a pen and a pencil, and a notepad. You can write in the bathtub. Have the Epsom salt. Get some crystals. Shungite's the best crystal in the tub. And you can write down maybe a letter to your younger self. I am enough. I am worthy. I am loved. I am peace. I am compassion. I'm intelligent. I'm beautiful. I'm handsome. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I am filled with gratitude and joy. Seriously, guys, it's a grand water trine. Why wouldn't you do it? With Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, why wouldn't you do it? Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't you manifest a new reality, a new version of yourself, right? A new sensation.
Right.
You see, even all that I went through today, potential 2 surgeries, people jacking and hacking my money and my website, I'm still standing and laughing. I'm happy. Now I am crazy hungry, so we got to talk about that.
He acts like I've been cooking today. That hasn't happened.
She's been busy.
I'm
starving.
You know what? Mama's talking about people getting mad when you call them on things, and we have to understand one of the key indicators that somebody is a narcissist and using their very favorite thing.
And then they become the victim.
We call gaslighting is when you put up a boundary of some sort and they want to push
their
back,
abuse.
like you are the person who's wrong for having done that.
And that's the perfect sign for you to say, we don't have to talk anymore.
Yes.
Because they're not going to change.
And that's just it. They are not changing. You are never going to change an adult.
Not an adult narcissist.
Not a narcissist, not anybody though. You know what I mean? Like as adults, the only person that can change me is me. He can't change me, but I can change me, period. And so
and also Uranus can change her. Thank you, Uranus.
But again, it's still me making those choices, right? I'm joking. But you know what I'm saying? So we just have to learn, okay, so whoever it is that's doing this stuff to you, you just
tell them deuces, mama.
Bye. Talk deuces. To the hand.
Tell them you don't get no more of my mist.
Oh yes, no more mist for you.
And trust me, they will regret it, mama. Not you. You'll be better because you're not getting played and deceived and mistreated anymore. Trust me, you honor the Saturn. We live in a Saturnian matrix bubble. When you honor Saturn, it gives you more rewards and blessings than Jupiter and Venus. We honor it for the positive, not for, Saturnalia and these freaking rituals and these crazy people in power. We honor Saturn for the discipline, the structure, responding to our abilities. Right now in Pisces, our abilities are going to be more compassion, more empathy, more grace, more mercy, more unconditional love, but more reality, not being fooled, not, seeing through the veils and the illusions. Do you know how much we've been deceived and lied to since 2011? God, it's crazy. Just think back in your mental Rolodex. I mean, since the beginning of time, but specifically since 2011, when Neptune and Pisces, first time in our lifetimes, the deception has been on 40. And that's a 1 out of 10. Think about it. Seriously. And the victim is like, oh my God, everybody whining, right? Cancel culture and this and that. Oh, but you hurt my feelings. Oh, you called me a name and da. Seriously. And what's worse about it, mama, you got people that you kind of put up your boundary. Like we said, the narcissist, then they play the victim. So it's just been a lot. But I want you guys to have a great Gemini Super Full Moon at 13 degrees, December 4th at 6:14 p.m. Eastern. You've got the power. You've got the new data, the new information, so then you can integrate it to new wisdom, beliefs, and philosophies. This can apply to your health. This can apply to your compassion and self-love. This can apply to releasing the need to be perfect, releasing being self-critical, releasing being overly critical and nitpicky of others. The Virgo South Nodes wants you to cut that out. I'm getting better every day of stopping to destroy Eric. I'm trying to get better every day, not being so nitpicky or critical of her or the kids, right? I'm always a work in progress. But because I'm aware and conscious of it, I will try to catch myself. Alana will tell you, both of us, if we kind of go too far or we feel we said something wrong, we will apologize to our children.
You have to.
We will explain, like, okay, you did this. This is not acceptable. But what we said or our overreaction, that wasn't fair or nice either. So let's recalibrate. And I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And I learned that from her. I'm gonna be honest. I learned that from her. And I'm so grateful to her because she taught me that. Now, I may be more emotionally patient than she is, my cat moon, but you know, she will be the first to apologize and make the wrong into a right.
Or at least attempt to.
Because
here's the thing, sometimes when we lose it, we're not guaranteed that somebody has to accept our apology.
And that's just life. That's life. Yeah. But we're talking about specifically with our children, like, and she's taught me that. And it's a beautiful thing, y'all. Remember, they are our teachers. And that's hard, you know, especially if you're a certain age, right? We're Gen X, like that's kind of hard. That's not how we were taught when we were little. You millennials could do that better than us. We weren't taught that when we were little. And we are their guides. They chose us. What's wrong?
Can you wait? Thank you.
We're almost done, buddy. Mom will be out there in 2 seconds. So, you know, it's food time. It's dinner time. We got to figure things out. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting us. This is a temporary hiccup. I'm kind of like in limbo and pause with some of these chart readings. I'm going to have to reschedule with certain people because I literally did not get the money. But you know, I'm just real and I'm honest. And so it may take, one of my clients said it may take 10 days to get their refund back. And then we'll reconvene, you know what I mean? And it's going to be all right because I'm going to, you know, honor the sale price and I'm going to give you the best readings you ever had. And that's my heart. I thank you for the patience and the love. Yeah.
Now, let's see. Quintella has a very good question about the age of Pisces. How long is it? And isn't pretty much everybody born now under the age of Pisces?
Piscean age, yes. We are still ending. Ages are 2,160 years.
Oh my.
So we are in the cusp of that now, right? Micah Dank was explaining it on the show when he was on.
That's right.
And so right now, that's why I always tell you, what I tell you, pinky toe of age of Aquarius. Remember when we were at the beach, when the water comes up and the sand is wet? We're not even in the ocean. We're on the wet sand of the age of Aquarius, but you're already seeing the revelation. And remember, I told you kind of like my prophesizing and my astrological intuition and gifts. In 2027, the human design prophecy, when we leave the solar plexus and go to the heart chakra, but also when Pluto is conjunct the North Node. This is November of 2027.
Okay.
That's when we turn the doorknob and we start to open it to the ocean of the age of Aquarius. I really feel that's the time. Okay.
Jackie Washington is here.
Jackie Washington is in the house.
Hello, Jackie. How you doing, girl?
Jackie, they hacked me, girl. They hacked my site. I've been going through it. It's been a rough day.
But
so let me just okay, go ahead.
Oh, we have a new guest. Do you want me to
a new sensation? Well, let me say this for the new guest and for Jackie. My birth chart sale is going to Wednesday night now. I extended it 2 days because my website was having problems. You can go look at the website. Do not order on my website.
Yes.
You need to come to me directly, eric@BigEAstrology.com. The Cash App is $.
Yes.
$BigEAstro. The PayPal is a friend, and the Zelle, eTaylor765@AOL.com. ETAYLOR765. You can pay me directly. The sales are still good. 206, 305, 150 for the moon, and the mini charts. Buy 2, get 1 free.
Yeah. And one thing to keep in mind is that if you need to use a credit card, Cash App, and those things won't work for you,
PayPal
you can reach.
Right.
you can send things through PayPal using your login, our logins, his login, but you can also use your credit card through Stripe. You just need to contact us. We will send you
An invoice.
and then you can use any credit card.
That's the way to do it.
And so, well, no, I mean, the best way for us is to do Cash App or
PayPal.
Zelle.
Or Zelle, yeah.
Okay.
Or PayPal.
Yeah.
As a friend,
but that's the best thing for us. But you can also do credit cards just by letting us know, and we'll send you an invoice. Now, let's see. Bill the Greatest.
Ooh, I like the name.
Yes, Bill the Greatest.
Slick Billy from Philly. Tell all the ladies just be chilly.
He just
spits it silly. He's the greatest, not the latest. Really the champ. Welcome to the podcast. I will just amp your voice and make sure you share your big three, and I'll break it down easily and astrologically for thee, Mr. Bill.
Very nice. Bill, are you still here? I hope you're still here.
Hope you caught the bars.
He just caught that. He just rhymed on time just from seeing your name. But anyways, I hope that you were here to hear it. Anyways, just found our his channel.
Please subscribe.
Thank you. And thank you for, he said the content is amazing. So thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Lots of knowledge on it for sure. And have you already disabled payment on the website just in case people may not be watching? Yes. We have disabled stuff. And
I wish you could put a banner on the front page. I don't know.
We have disabled everything. I need to double check it. You know, we've been on the phone for all day. Like, it's been kind of crazy. And yes, thank you for still being here, Bill.
Yeah. Bill's here. Bill, you want to share your big three real quick before I say goodbye? Your sun, moon, rising, if you know it.
Big three, please.
I'll give you a free quick breakdown. But thank you, guys. Thank you for the super chat from
Cecilia.
Thank you for joining the tribe. Our tribe meeting is Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Coffee Talk, 2 hours, $22 is Saturday, 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Jupiter through all 12 houses. You don't want to miss this.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And Bill, good. Bill, you just got it. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Bill.
Virgo rising, Aries sun, Libra moon.
Aries sun in the 8th house, Libra moon in the 2nd house. Okay. You could definitely receive an inheritance. Aries sun in the 8th house, that's why you're here. You can really initiate investigating the truth of the occult knowledge. You can definitely get like a sun raise or promotion, or like I said, somebody in the will leaves you something, inheritance. The Libra moon, your communication is very peaceful, harmonious. You could get into law, but also for you, your main thing is you could be very creative. You're precise and detailed. The Virgo rising, the South Node's there to July 27, 2026. Got to be kinder to Bill. Work on your gut health, but also like mentally, like retire from negative self-talk, my brother. Be really kind to Bill. You don't have to be perfect. Virgo risings, it's the hardest challenge. I live with it every day. My son has it. This need to be perfect and right and detailed. Like, it can overwhelm Virgo risings, and it can give you a lot of stress and anxiety. With the Libra moon in the 2nd house, you are very intuitive, but the Libra moon, sometimes it's emotionally unbalanced. It's seeking balance. So sometimes in the family, you're like, well, where's my footing? Like, mom, dad, and my sister and brother, and I'm one of 6 kids or one of 3 kids, and we're just an only child, but like, I feel different from mom and dad. Like, you're always trying to find your emotional place and footing in the family. You're born on a full moon, so you're here for big things, homie. The Aries sun in 8th house, you also can get into the Silajit, the ashwagandha, the herbs, the crystals, the gems, and investigating and researching, initiating the occult knowledge. You are good under emergencies and sudden events. You can work underground with oil or metal or mechanic, like plumbing, electrician stuff. But you want to know what's going on. You want to know the secret societies. You want to know astrology, tarot, human design, numerology, gematria. You want to know. All right. But thank you for coming. And please take advantage of the birth chart sales and reach out to your boy.
Yep. Okay.
Eric at BigEAstro.com.
And Bill said he has a stellium in his Aries. Let's see.
You really need to reach out, Bill. God. I know the Virgo rising as well. My firstborn has got that. Anybody else before we go?
I don't think
this was so much fun, you
Jackie
guys.
Washington said hello.
Thank you, Jackie. We'll see you guys Friday night at the tribe meeting, 7 p.m. Eastern. Wifey will be sending out the email tonight. Be patient. You'll get the information for Friday. You'll get the information for the 19th with Portia Cooper and her course and the discount. And we're going to get you the Zoom link as well for Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. For the Tribe Meeting 13, if you know what I mean, come in with a lean. It's going to be great. Thank you for the support. Thank you for, on a tough day, you guys made me feel a little bit better and smile. So, and definitely please reach out if you purchased from me this month in November and you did it through PayPal, check, but chances are it did not go to me. So you may have to file to PayPal that it was fraud to get your money and refund back. It takes about 10 days. And then we can redo it again. And you could do it directly through my PayPal, invoice, Cash App, or Zelle. We'll make it work. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Let's see much love. So Bill's giving us love. We'll definitely reach out. Thank you, friend.
Thank you, brother.
Jackie Washington. It's okay. And we love you guys. So we're going to say good night. And I'm hungry. Oh my gosh.
I know, girl.
Hungry.
Episode 404, Knowledge is Love. Oh, let me just tell you real quick. You could hit the button.
Under the bell.
Oh, let me tell you real quick. Thursday night, I'll be live for the second time, Stars and Cards Lounge.
Yay!
All right. So that'll be, I think, 7 p.m. Eastern, Thursday night. Me and Elena from Searchlight Tarot. We're going to have some games and do some live readings, tarot and astrology. So come check us out and subscribe to my other channel, Stars and Cards Lounge. I highly appreciate it. Go follow this one, Sabale Pure, YouTube and Instagram, SABALI Pure.com. Well, .com, but also
I'll get
she'll get back to posting. Right now, she's focused on me and finishing our astrology book. But I always want you to support Wifey because she's got the real deal products. Okay.
Thank you.
Stars and Cards Lounge Thursday, and I'll probably come on live either Saturday or Sunday evening. We'll see. Okay.
All right.
And I will be doing what I promised I told you we'd do before: Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, Millennial, Gen X, Gen Z, and Sagittarius.
All right. Night. Love you.
Bye, you guys.